Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Gemini for the next 3 months. So watch this video if you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it do not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit in, check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. So now let us see messages for Gemini. And if you don't already know, then I'm a Gemini Sun myself. So hey Gemini, let's see our messages for the 3 months ahead. March, April, and May, our birthday month. So first we will take oracle messages for the March, April, and May, and then we'll go to your tarot messages. Okay, Gemini? Alright, so messages for Gemini. Give me message for Gemini for the month of March. Message for Gemini for the month of March. So we have loneliness. Okay, I know I am never alone. So I see moving in the month of March, Gemini, you might be tempted to be in a relationship, like you really want to be in one. Some of you want to collaborate with other people. You want to meet people. You want to expand your network circle because you feel like you're alone and you want a company. Okay, so that's what it is. You want to connect with other people. But your message here is to not see your alone time as being lonely. Okay, it's just that it's you. This is your me time. This is the time for you to build upon yourself, grow in your life, and achieve your goals. Just because you don't have anybody romantically or whatever, you don't have to think like you are cursed or you don't have anybody and like you are alone or whatever. So you are alone, that doesn't mean that you are lonely. All right, do you get that, Gemini? So stop seeing your alone time as loneliness. Like stop telling yourself that there is something wrong within you. That's why you don't have anybody as a partner. Okay, it's just that it's not your time right now and things are falling in place when it will be for you. You don't have to feel frustrated about it. I can understand the frustration, but you don't have to make it mean something about yourself, that I am not good or I am not worthy or whatever, and that's why I'm alone. Like that's not the kind of talk that you should be having with you in the month of March. Okay, let's see for April. So we have two cards that came. So we have service and forgiveness for the month of April. So the forgiveness says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Some of you, I see that the love is not showing up in your life, or you still feel this energy of lack within you because you hold a lot of resentment in your life against a person or a situation. Something did not work the way you wanted it to. So you carry a lot of resentment in regards to that, and that is something which blocks the flow of love in your life. So I want you guys to like take out a piece of paper and journal upon it. Like, what are the people and situations that still cause me resentment? Like, what are the people who has caused me hurt in the past that I still carry in my heart right now? So like try to see that thing, try to put it on paper and see that thing, and then try to release it. So you can try cord cutting, or you can try to write like a letter to that person, letting them know as to how they made you feel and like whatever, and then later on you can burn that. Okay, so that is a very great exercise to release the pain. You don't have to send that letter to that person. You can just send it. You don't have to send it all. You can just like burn it, like express whatever you felt and how it made you feel and like how it was too much for you. So let your emotions flow out and then burn that paper. Okay, so that's something. And then your other card is service. I feel good when I can help others. So I see that in the month of April, one way for you to connect with people and to bring in the energy of love and like feel happy in your own element again is to be of service. So maybe be part of a charity or an organization, an NGO, do something for others, be of service to some people. And I see that it's going to bring you happiness and joy. Okay, so that is that. It will help you heal and move forward faster. So that is for the month of April for you. And now we will see the month of May, your birthday month, Gemini. So month of May, the guidance for Gemini for the month of May. We have failure. So some of you may... So yeah, I see that the card failure. Don't get scared, Gemini. Just read the message. So it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Gemini, let me tell you something. The problem with you is you try to be very critical of yourself. Sometimes you try to be a Virgo. Okay, so don't do that. I say that you try to see every mistake as a failure. The moment you make a mistake and you fail at something, you start to make it something mean about you. You're like, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, blah, 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 blah. Your message is that when you fail at something, when you make a mistake, that's actually an opportunity to learn. And the people who've made the least amount of mistakes in their life, they are the people who live a very average life. People who really get to the next level in their life, they're really successful. Those are the people who have tried a lot in their life. Tried, not cried. They might have also cried as well, but tried. They have tried a lot in their life and they have failed a lot and they have then found their way to success. So don't be critical of yourself, Gemini. Like really, you have been being very, very critical. You've been a bitch to yourself. Stop doing that, okay? Don't do that. Be a bitch to someone else, not to yourself. Anyway, other signs hate us, so like just be a bitch to others. Don't be to yourself, okay? Now let's see your love messages, Gemini, for the month of March, April, and May. So give me a love message for Gemini for the month of March. Love for the Gemini for the month of March. For the month of March, we have the Chariot card. So, and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of you, there could be a new opportunity. Some of you, you will be connecting with a Cancer very strongly. Could be another water sign. There's an opportunity of new love coming towards you, but you also need to pay attention to bringing your life back on track, Gemini. I see that your life is kind of like scattered all over the place. So that is a problem, you know. I also see that once you will take control of your emotions, once you will stop being a crybaby, like unnecessarily over expressing and like, you know, being all over the place, love will find you. So you really need to take care of your emotions, unnecessarily overflowing emotions, not emotions. Like it's okay to express your feelings and it's okay to be vulnerable, but just make sure that you're not all over the place all the time. Sometimes you have to take the charge back also, okay? So I see an opportunity coming towards you in love, provided you take charge of your life and you take control of your own emotions. Who is this who is this person coming towards Gemini in the month of March? Give me some details about them. 6 of Wands. Some of you, this person could be famous. This could be a fire sign, water sign. I see that this person could be in the public eye, or they might be having a lot of options, but you stand out to them in some form. That's what I see. I see this is going to be very balanced as well. It's going to be very one-on-one kind of a connection where you and this person both are going to work together and be in this connection. But again, you have to take charge of your life is what I see, Gemini, okay? Yeah, 6 of Cups. Some of you, this person is someone that you've known already. So it's not a new person, it's a past person. And some of you, this person might be living at a distance from you. So it could be a reconciliation happening with someone who lives at a distance, okay? What could be the blockage, possible blockage between Gemini and this person in the month of March? The possible blockage, 3 of Cups, too much merrymaking and resentment is what I see, Gemini. The problem is, you know, the communication is like very off between the two of you, and I see that you may find that you are still holding on some sort of resentment or grudges, which is not letting you connect with this person deeply. So that is something that you need to work upon. If you work upon this thing, I see that you and them can be actually a team and you can be really good. Some of you, I see in the month of March, you might also spend some good time with each other. Okay, like you might meet and spend good time or whatever. All right, let's see for the month of April, what's coming towards Gemini in the month of April in love. In the month of April, be very careful of any sort of manipulation. So somebody might try to manipulate you. Okay, be very careful. Some of you, I also see a lot of obsession, a lot of sexual energy. So you might be like having a good time sexually, but just make sure that it's not too much, more than required. I see an obsessive energy around as well. Some of you also be careful of a third party situation in the month of April. Some of you, you will get to know something about someone who was trying to play games with you in the month of April. Some sort of secret will be revealed. Page of Cups, there could also be an apology coming in from someone who did you nasty in the past, and this person wants to reach out to you in the month of April and they want to fix it with you, is what I see. What else? What will be the outcome for Gemini in the month of April in love? 10 of Cups. So I see good times. I see some of you will be meeting the family of a person you are interested. Things might actually take off, but just be careful about the manipulation and obsessive behavior is what I see. I also see some sort of secret is going to be revealed. Somebody might potentially hurt you, but they will apologize as well. Or maybe somebody who had hurt you in the past. So one of your ex coming back apologizing to you in the month of April is possible. Star card. I see a lot of healing is going to take place for you though. Some of you, there'll be a seed sown of a relationship and things will progress at a slow pace. So if you bring in the energy of healing and patience, then I see there's a potential relationship for you on the cards. What could be the possible blockage for Gemini? The possible blockage will be your own haste. Some of you Gemini, you try to do things really fast. You just want to do everything really quickly and that becomes a problem. So take time and then attempt things. Don't try to be in a hurry, okay? So that's what it is. Knight of Cups. Somebody is in love. Gemini, fire sign, water sign, very strongly here. In the month of May, what's coming towards Gemini in love in May? Page of Wands. So I see that creative energy will be sparked between you and someone. That's going to take your relationship to a very creative turn. So you might be like indulging in some sort of activities together, doing hobby things and all. Good times in the month of May. Some of you may go on a vacation with this person on your birthday. 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. You also need to be very careful about your own communication. You might say something and then the other person might interpret it differently and that might actually cause a tussle. So be very careful about that. I also see that unnecessary outside influence will try to hamper your connection. So be very careful. Manifestation. You have a potential to manifest great things for you provided you create balance in your life. Some of you Gemini, I see in the month of May, you will be doing so many things that you will lose track of the situations, you know. So be very careful. Like, don't take too much on your plate in a hurry. Try to attempt things one day at a time and also be very careful about your communication. Otherwise, you will get into unnecessary trouble. Is what I see. Month of May, I see a possible commitment. Some of you rings will be exchanged and a relationship is possible. 4 of Cups, however, I also see that there is an opportunity for love, but you might miss onto that because you will be too much into daydreaming. So focus that you don't miss an opportunity is what I see. 9 of Swords. You also need to take care of your health, especially your sleep schedule in the month of May. Okay, because you might be like doing too much and then missing onto your sleep, and that's not a good thing. Now let's take your romance angel cards for the month of March, April and May. So give me Gemini's love life in the month of March. Message for Gemini for the month of March. Very soon. Wow. So I see Gemini, very soon something is coming to you, something that you had been hoping for a very long time. Finally in the month of March it's happening. Like, something is coming in really quickly. Some of you also need to clearly decide what you want, because until and unless you're very sure about what you want, like, how can that come to you? So decide. Then April, love messages for Gemini for April. Stay optimistic about your love life. So I see that you need to, again, come out of your codependency issues, come out of your obsessive behavior, and I see that your love life is going to take turn for positive. So if you stay optimistic, things will be working for you. But the problem is your own obsession or somebody's obsession. So some devil energy is here. So be very careful. And again, forgiving and learning. An apology is coming in the month of April to you from somebody who did you nasty. May. Gemini for May. Honeymoon. Didn't I tell you this, Gemini? You might be going on a vacation with somebody, and I see that you will be enjoying the time, the holiday bliss with somebody in the month of May. Things look really good. Finance and career, you deserve love. Some of your finances is also going to like take a lot of your attention. As I already said, you need to also be very careful how much you take on your plate, because I see that you will be overworking and overexerting yourself in the month of May. So be very careful. I also see that you deserve love and love is finding you. Some of you may have some self-doubts creeping in the month of May. Just remind yourself what a motherfucking princess you are. Empress you are, rather. And things will be good, okay? Now let's see your Divine Whispers message for the month of April, please. April. I felt the happiest with you. Somebody's gonna feel very happy with you. Somebody's gonna apologize to you because they did you nasty. However, you were the one who made them feel the happiest. March. You are my biggest strength and inspiration. Somebody, wow, please be true to me. So I see that somebody is going to be very true to you, and they are going to express themselves very honestly to you in the month of March, that you are their biggest strength and aspiration. May, Gemini, May. I want to focus on my career right now. Gemini, what the fuck are you doing in the month of May? You too focus on your career and coins. Really. And then I also see that somebody's gonna approach you. However, this person will also be scared because they are fearing rejection. They think that you are like way good, out of their league and all of that. So that might happen with you. So be very careful. So yeah, that's your reading. I hope this helps and resonates. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe. Bye.